Hey everyone, Jason Schappert here of M0A.com and bringing to you guys another Ask Jason a Question segment. This question this week comes from David. David wants to know, as per the FAA when flying, what time are you supposed to legally log? From engine start to engine shutdown, from taxi to tie down to parking, from actual takeoff to actual landing, Hobbs time, tack time. What are you supposed to legally log? Well, David, let's start off by first off defining a few things. First off, tack time is based on actually your RPMs. Okay, so if you are to taxi around at just 1,000 RPMs, that tachometer is going to move a whole lot slower than it would if you were, full bore on takeoff. So tack time is not the best means of logging something. The acceptable way to log things is by Hobbs time, because Hobbs time is either going to work one of two ways. It's going to work based on oil pressure, the moment we start generating oil pressure, or it's going to work on when the master switch actually clicks on, when the Hobbs meter starts. And the time that you need to legally log is this. I'll read it verbatim here. The time the aircraft begins to move under its own power. So if you think about it, that the moment that prop starts turning, you start generating oil pressure, that Hobbs meter starts ticking, is when you can start legally logging. I want to specify too, you have to have the intent of flying. You can't simply just taxi around and log that sort of stuff. You have to have the intent of actually flying. But the moment that aircraft starts moving under its own power and you have the intent of flying, you can begin logging, my friend. And the Hobbs meter, according to the FAA and every DPE I've talked to, is a more than acceptable manner of doing that. If you're logging by the tachometer, you might be cutting yourself a few hours or minutes short. So use that Hobbs meter when you have the intent of flying and the aircraft is moving under its own power. So David, I hope that answers your question. Guys, if you have a question for me, all you have to simply do is go to the homepage on M0A.com, click the Ask Jason a Question segment there, and type in your question there for me. So guys, that is all I have for you this week. I hope you really enjoyed it and learned something. And most importantly, remember that a good pilot is always learning. Have a great day, guys. See ya.